My name is Ebony Janice. I go by Ebony Janice, which means you should call me Ebony Janice. And I am here to talk about Ifa initiation, but apparently I'm not going to be talking about whatever I thought I was going to be talking about because this thing said shut up. I guess that's where we're going to go. So what I want to say is this. A lot of people ask me about Ifa initiation and the path to Ifa and even mentoring and or spiritual direction. And I am an initiated Ifa, Obatala, Oshun, and Egungun priest. And I also am the keeper, the sacred keeper of Olokun, Eshu, and Egbe shrines. And I did not return from any of those initiations feeling like it was time for the percolator. I returned from all of my initiations feeling like a little bitty baby. So therefore, the way that I exist in relationship with my priesthood is that I am sharing information often publicly as a priest. Before I initiated, I was already a priestess. I have so much deep spiritual and like capacity to do beautiful work as the direct descendant of hoodoo people. And whether that was the freaking language they used or not, right? Like I have that language. And also as someone in full reclamation of my, Mississippi and Louisiana roots, as it pertains to my own spirituality and my truth system, there are things that I only know because I know it, because it's in my body, it's in my bones. And so I am a priest. Even as someone who had been preaching from the pulpit since I was a small girl, since I was 8 years old, I am a priestess. So I have the capacity to speak with authority as a priestess. My Ifa journey is a very particular journey that I think is also a reclamation. It is also a return. And so I'll let you know if I am ever a priest in Ifa or in Orisha, a priest that feels like I'm supposed to be covering people in that way. As of today, that's not what you're getting from Ebony Janice over here. What you will get from Ebony Janice is this recommendation. Intimate relationship. Intimate relationship is so important to talk to people who practice Ifa and that in real life. Because I think that faith in religion is so personal. It's not a secret. I'm not withholding information from you because it's a secret, even though this is a very gate-kept path and religion and information, like the information is very gate-kept. I'm not withholding anything from you because it's a secret. I don't share certain things because it is intimate. And I think it requires intimate relationship. So begin to search in your community of people that you know in real life. In real life. This is what I've been talking about more frequently about parasocial relationships. You could ask me for my recommendations and I can make recommendations to you and then the whole thing fall apart and now you mad at me. We didn't know each other anyways. This is a parasocial relationship. But intimacy requires some form of like, we actually know each other in real life. We can be accountable with and to each other beyond just this kind of social media or parasocial container. So that is my recommendation. If you're interested in Ifa initiation or learning more about Ifa, it should happen in intimate community. You should be asking people to introduce you or to tell me about your babalao, somebody that you actually trust, somebody that you trust. You think you can trust me, and I believe that you can. I am a woman of deep integrity. I am Obatala's daughter, Obatala's child. So, Obatala is the king of the white cloth, and, integrity and character and ethics is all important to Obatala. But also my Ori, the destiny that I chose was a destiny of learning how to be in deep integrity. That is the path that I've been on. So you definitely can trust me, but I think that people that you know in real life is, if you're interested in this path, getting to know people. You can learn from me and with me and what my body is teaching you in this journey, but who do you know in real life? Ask them people to tell you about their Babalao, tell you about their Ifa, and we'll talk more about Ifa and even potentially initiation in the future. But today, because my phone is about to die now, today, this is all Ifa want me to say. May the Lord add a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of his word.